Everybody, it's David King Killer, whatever, I guess. Yesterday, I'm gonna just get straight into it and be real, bro. I don't know how much more longer I can take of this. You know, I thought the prayer session was working, but slowly, more and more slowly, I'm slipping into a bigger depression state. And I've been trying my best to hide it from the people I've been talking to. I randomly blurt out, I randomly talk about it. But it's at the point where I don't know if I could take much more. You know, I've held on for so long, trying to keep living in this cruel ass world. You know, I used to be a nice person, you know. Yeah, I used to have a lot of fight in me when I was a kid, like I mentioned in my first stream. And my dad vouches for that because he even talked about that when I moved back with him. But with everything I've gone through, and with all these memories coming back, and not only that, Jen ultimately not wanting to deal with me anymore. And the only reason why she's so much a big thing is because she is so much like me. Even the way how she has pretty much been trying her best to just not even be around me anymore. Which ultimately is my fault. I used to do the same thing to people because they got tired of the shit I went through, and she's been through a lot, so it makes sense. You know, imagine this guy that you fell in love with if you were a girl, and this guy started saying, you know, doing all these things, you know, even all those little things. And that's the thing, when a girl falls deeply in love, and you do just little things, those little things will hurt them because they love you so much. And I did a lot of little things that tore us apart, and ultimately we could have gotten back together if I would have handled things. But you know, with my past and stuff, nobody taught me, you know, those type of things, even though I deeply didn't know what I needed to do. And I fucked up, and that makes it worse in my state right now. She doesn't realize it, but I know it doesn't have anything to do with her. Honestly, I don't know how much more I could take of it. I feel like deep down I'm, you know, going insane. I guess these streams somewhat help, but if I'm being honest, I'm at the point to where I just want to end it all. I don't know how much more I could take until I completely break. You know, like, I think it was Thursday or Friday at work, and I felt like I was gonna break. I felt like just crying for some reason. Out of nowhere, emotions flooding, and I honestly couldn't take it. I ultimately calmed down, but these episodes have been happening more and more and more. Ever since trying to take this journey, like, my only reason for living is her, but I know it's to the point to where we will probably never be together again because of what I did. You know, is there a chance? There is, but like I said, me and her are just very similar, and I care about her a lot. I care about her more than anybody, and I feel like most people won't understand, and most people will assume that I'm killing myself over that if it happens. You know, I just been through too much pain and shit to where now I don't care. I am highly considering it in my life. You know, I don't know when it'll be, and now since I pretty much don't fear death now, it'll be easier for me to take my own life. I'm considering it. I don't want nobody messaging me telling me, are you good? Are you alright? Don't do that, because you're just gonna make it worse, bro. I'm the type of person who hate when people try to tell me what to do thanks to my past. Just don't. You know, if I end up doing it where I'm at, I probably won't do it in the place where I live, you know. I don't want that on my people's conscience. So, I'll probably just, one day I'll go out and then I just won't come back. You know, and I think what I'll probably do is at least post something on here so you guys will know. Like, as it stands now, I do not know what I'm gonna do. But I'm at the point to where I don't think it's worth living if I have to constantly live through this. Like, yes, I understand I'm not going through that pain anymore. But me constantly relapsing back into this because I'm trying my hardest to do this because I don't want to be the person I've been to Jen anymore. It's hard. And maybe it's just because she's not around. It's probably why I can't take it. She is the only light I've had. Because let's be honest, since when I met her, she was probably the only person who could truly calm me down when I was mad. And that takes, from the people who know my temper, it takes a lot to calm me down when I get mad. I have a very bad temper. Anybody from high school who know me will tell you they probably wouldn't even think that I would kill myself because how much I changed. I was very popular from sophomore to senior. Like, even when I graduated, I remember a guy, it was in my class, he thought I could pull damn near every girl in the class. He thought it was mad cool and all this other stuff, and he was a football player. You know, I didn't play football. But yeah, I remember that night, it was like right after graduation, I was going out. He was just talking to me, saying, yeah man, you could have pulled all those girls if you truly wanted to. You always dress nice, always class clown and all this other stuff, you know. Joking around, you know, always making the ladies laugh and stuff. But like I said, like, I'm not joking. I don't want people to think I'm playing like a victim card here and looking for attention. That's not what this is. You know, because a lot of y'all probably wouldn't even think I would be this type of person. But I don't know if I can handle it. Like, there's times where I'm feeling happy and good. There's times when I'm feeling my lows. Like, I don't know what God has planned for me, but I'm at the point to where I can't, bro. You know, the people from my prayer session believe I can be that person that could somewhat help people, you know. I had to go through all this to see these things and all this, but look, bro, I don't know if I can handle this no more, bro. Like, it's just every day I am pushing myself more and more and more. And you know, a lot of people say I should go see a counselor and stuff, bro. Until you've been through this shit, until you've been through the pain I've been through, or worse, or somewhat similar, similar, you won't understand. You know, I stopped fighting people at school, started getting bullied. I lived in one of the worst cities ever, bruh. Around the time that was happening, Jacksonville. Everybody knows Jacksonville is getting rough. Jacksonville in Florida, period, is crazy. One of the craziest areas. Why you think Charlamagne God always says Florida and the Bronx are where probably the most craziest people live? Because it's fucking true. You know, I had to deal with all that, and it's not like I couldn't whoop nobody's ass. It was to the point to where I love my mom, like, a lot. And I got all this neglection, all this hate and stuff, and I began to hate myself. You know, I used to pray to God. It was like, what is wrong with me? Why does my mom love me? You know? And since these streams started, a few people who were around and been watching these, you know, I found out from my cousin that they ultimately remember the time where some of the stuff I said was true. And just because I don't want people, I think out of anybody, Jen might think this is like a front. If she sees this, I don't know, bro. The only thing I would hate is if I were to kill myself and she would cry. As it stands, that probably won't happen, but I love that girl with all my heart, and that's to the point. Like I said, really, this whole killing myself thing isn't really even about her, but I feel like without her around, I can't cope. Like, literally nobody can help me. And the only reason why is because it's her, because if anybody, she would understand. You know, I just wish I could tell her how much sorry I am for the things I've done. I shouldn't have treated her that way, but My past is what made me who I am. Like anybody else who tries to help me, you guys won't understand. I've had other people who act like they give a fuck and will flip, like switch it around just like that. And that's why with Jen it's different, because I know she somewhat understands. The rest of y'all don't. You won't fathom the type of pain I went through. Like I said, I haven't mentioned everything. You know, there's a lot of things I haven't mentioned. You know, I remember my mom pulling up to the school, embarrassing me at school, multiple schools I went to. How does that make you feel? Is your mom doing that type of shit to you? Beating you in front of your classmates and shit. And that's something I didn't mention. I just want to throw that out there too. I almost cried at work. I had tears flowing down my eyes, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I really don't. I'm trying my hardest to not like shed any tears, but I'm getting emotional as fuck. And like after that other girl that I met who was just like Jen, her dying right after, I feel like if I would have been talked to her, I could have stopped it. I'm at the point to where I'll end my life and I would rather go to hell than even live in any more torture. It's just I've been through so much pain and the headaches are coming back. The pain inside of my head is coming back. I'm at the point to where there's only a few options left for me. Either I constantly fight this and constantly be in the pain, let this stuff go, which is very hard for me to do. If I could find a way to let it go, give it to God, then maybe I could. There's two other options. Stop fighting the pain that's inside of me and let it ultimately tear me apart and change me to somebody I don't want to be. Or 4, the option I favor the most, which is killing myself. I'm tired of this, bro. I think before I kill myself, I want to finish making my tribute videos. So maybe I guess I'll try my best to hurry up and push them out. Cause honestly, I don't know how many more days I have left before I end my shit. I'm really at that point. Like I legit am at the point to where I don't care anymore. Years and years of pain. And one thing I did mention, my mom still be doing this shit, bro. I have to walk away whenever she be saying shit like that. I don't think she understands. I feel like once I die, she might understand. But who fucking knows, bro? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't want to live anymore. We're going through all these memories. It's like me going through all this pain all over again. And it's not even happening anymore. You know, all of this started happening ever since I met Jen. There's been times where I thought I should have never met her. I should have never met her. I could have lived my life, you know, constantly being alone. And maybe I would have met another person like her, but she's a dumb out of a dozen. Ain't no way I would have ever met another girl like her. I'll make this promise to you guys for the few who do give a fuck. Because obviously not a lot of people are looking at these streams. I see the views. When the time comes if I decide to end my life, when that time comes, I will start a stream or at least post on social media that I'm ending my life. Cause I'm dead serious. I'm really at that point. You know, like a few nights ago, I wanted to go in the kitchen, bring the knife in my room and stab myself. That's how I felt. I'm at the point of giving up. And I probably will go to hell, because I've done some things thanks to all the stuff I've been through that I'm not proud of. There's nothing else I want to talk about anymore. I'm getting off of the stream. I'll get off the stream, enjoy whatever anime. I guess maybe I'll stay alive for long enough to finish ReZero Season 2 then. And my shit after that. I'm getting off. I have nothing else I want to say anymore.